Session 4 for the Junior Achievement Personal Finance courses is focused on credit. It's entitled Credit Choices. The objectives of this are to get the students to recognize the importance of credit as a part of their personal finances, and express the need to make good credit decisions and to avoid costly credit decisions. One of the main points that you're going to want to make on this is there's a misconception sometimes that credit itself is either good or bad. It's important to focus that credit itself is neutral. It's the decisions we make about credit that turn it into a good or a bad situation. The key terms here would be credit, debt, and also interest. And they should have an idea of interest because we talked about it in the previous lesson. So that's a good place to tie that together also. The activity is set up as a learn and share activity. So what you will want to do is pass out to the students first the credit fact collection sheet. This is a rather extensive information sheet about different aspects of credit, different types of credit, common mistakes, good decisions, bad decisions. That will help them frame what they're going to present for the activity. After you have passed that out and given them a little opportunity to look it over, then explain to them they will be taking individually or as a group, depending on your class size, one of the topics included in there and telling the class or telling all of us more in depth about that. So what you will do is you will pass out the credit fact card and the corresponding graphic novel panel. The place where you would match them up is listed on the bottom of the panel and the top of the credit fact card. You will then ask them to take the facts from the credit fact card and put them on their graphic novel panel, which at the end they will share with the class. They can choose to talk about or put on their panel whatever they want, and usually it's a good idea to use marker and instead of pen or pencil because it shows up better and they'll be sharing them with the class. So you may have to ask your teacher to have some markers ahead of time for you. At the end, after they've all presented, if there is extra time, you also have the opportunity to have discussion about their panels and insights as to why they chose what to include on their panel and what not to include, and see if they have any personal stories that match up with their panels.